Hi friends, thanks for coming back to my channel today, or welcome if you are new. My name is Katie, and on my channel I share a lot of inspirational and motivational videos for you to make your home a clean and inviting space for you to enjoy with your friends and family. So I'm glad you're here. Today is an exciting video. We are going to be decorating my living room for Christmas, and as you can see here, I am starting by putting up our Christmas tree. And you all know that this is my least favorite job, is fluffing all of the branches. But this is a Christmas tree we got at Target a couple years ago. It is a pre-lit, I think it's 7.5 feet tall maybe, but it's a very slim tree, which happens to work perfectly in our new house. So that's what I'm doing here, just putting up the tree. And if you're new here and you see my cat in the video, that's Ollie. He is our kitty cat. We've had him for about 4 years now, and he's crazy. He's just always in my space, but I love him. Okay, so jumping ahead, you can see I put the tree skirt under the tree, and this year I decided to add some additional lights to the tree. So it's pre-lit with white lights, and I decided to add one strand of green and one strand of red lights just to give it an extra pop of color. And this actually ended up having a really cool effect when I got them on there. It kind of looks like stripes in the tree. It's not showing up as well on camera, but it looks really good in person. Okay, fast forwarding again, I did put these pieces of ribbon in the tree just to give it a little bit more visual interest this year. I've never done this before, but I think it turned out pretty good. So now we're starting to add the ornaments, and as you'll see, my overall theme in my living area this year was nutcrackers. I have had the majority or all of these nutcrackers for so many years. My mom was so cool growing up. We always had a Christmas tree in our room, probably starting, I'd say in elementary school, but I collected nutcrackers for so many years, and I have so many. And every few years or so, I like pulling them all out and doing my entire living room in them. And some people might think they're creepy, but I think they're cute. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason for adding ornaments to the tree. I did start with all of my nutcrackers, and I just try to put them on there, you know, and this part is so funny. You can see this nutcracker actually broke while I was putting it on the tree, and I'm so disappointed. But if you watched my Christmas decluttering video, you'll know that one of the nutcrackers I took out of the box was broken also. And to total, I broke 3 different nutcrackers this year while I was decorating. So I didn't catch the third one on camera, but I died laughing when I watched that video back. It was so funny. Okay, so now I've got all the nutcrackers on the tree, and I'm going to start filling in the empty spots with some balls. And I just have this big set of like 50 ornaments or whatever that I bought years ago, and it's green, gold, and burgundy, and so I'm just adding all of these. And I kind of try to do different colors, you know, each time, so I don't put all of them in the same spot, but I'm just filling in all of the empty spots. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because that's when I'm going to show all the footage of everything completely decorated, and it will be darker in those clips so you'll be able to see the lights and everything. So be sure to stay tuned to the end. Okay, now we're moving on to my entryway table, and I'm just using a few pieces. I'm going to lay down this plaid material. It's just a piece of material. It's not really a table runner, but I'm using it as a table runner. I think the plaid really goes well with the nutcrackers, and we'll get to my tier tray in a minute, but I'm going to put this ceramic Christmas tree on the table, and my grandmother actually gave this to me this year, and you'll see later in the video I have a lot of ceramic Christmas trees, but I love them. They're all vintage, they're not new, and I just love the way they look. They're so cute. Okay, now we're adding the nutcrackers. I told you guys I had a lot, like I have so many. So I'm just putting an assortment here on the table and lining them up. Now onto my tier tray. So my mom actually picked up these Ray Dunn Merry and Bright ornaments for me this year. I absolutely love them. I was going to put them on the tree, but then I thought they would look really cute in my tier tray. So I'm just adding these. I'm adding one nutcracker on the top. I've got a Mrs. Meyer's peppermint candle on the top. And then I'm adding in some of these mini bottle brush trees that go with a Christmas village. See, in the end I do add some fairy lights to this whole assortment, like with the nutcrackers and the tier tray, and I think that gives it the pop of light that it needed, and it looks really good. This is actually the next day, and I'm just going to be decorating this corner shelf that we have, and I just ended up adding a few nutcrackers. I have a Ray Dunn platter on the second shelf, and I was going to use this nutcracker there, but he didn't fit, so I just used some normal decor there. See a little bit of my thought process because I wasn't thrilled with the way it turned out, but I ended up going back to the original setting in the first place, so. And here I'm adding these to the TV stand, and that's where we have our stockings hung. And so all the decorating is done, and now I'm just going to wipe down all the surfaces because I didn't do that beforehand. So I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's Peppermint Multi-Surface Spray and a microfiber cloth to wipe down all the surfaces. Okay, and the finishing step is to vacuum all the floors, and then I will show you guys the final look. guys, that is going to wrap up this clean and decorate with me for my living room. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you're new. Next week I will have my Christmas kitchen decorating video, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!